back to another video with us. My name is Emmy, if you didn't already know.
You're not gonna do the welcome back to the 21st century? Oh, anyway.
I didn't know it.
No, you say welcome back to another video with us.
Welcome back to another video with us on 21st Century Opinion. My name is Emmy, in case you didn't already know.
And this is your boy, Johnny Boy, the Great Abu Gandhi, and we're back at you with a brand new video. So, I'm feeling nice today, so I'm gonna let her pick the topic for today. What do you want to talk about today?
For today's video, we will be talking about why do women think sex is a chore? Oh, more specifically, married women or women that are in a relationship. Why do they think having sex with their husband, partner, domestic partner, or whatever is a chore?
I feel like that should have been my topic, right?
Then make it your topic, damn it.
I'm saying, like, y'all the problem. Like, a man should ask that question. I mean, do you feel the same way? You think it's a chore for, it's a chore for a woman?
It doesn't matter. It's just my topic. If you want to
I'm
make
asking
it your topic.
do you think it's a chore for a woman to have sex with their husband?
Some women, yeah.
So you think it is? That's why you want to talk about it.
Obviously.
Alright then. Why do you think it is?
Thank you for tuning back in to watch another video with us. If you have not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe.
Wait, you should not get into the question? I mean, we're getting into the topic, right? I want to know. First, is it for you, and why do you think it is for you?
We're not talking about me. Anyways. Just ruin everything. Thank you for tuning back in to watch another video with us. If you have not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, which is over there.
Well, in my opinion, to begin with, since she doesn't want to start it, I think it's I think you guys see it as a chore because you think you're doing the men a favor every time you have sex with the men, and in reality, you're not. You really not. I mean, in some cases you are, but you really not. Because I'm pretty sure it feels better for you than it is for the men, right? So I don't see because maybe that's the only thing you can give to the men, I guess. So you make it hard for them to get. I really don't get it why women do it. So that's why I wanna get your input, right?
Okay. So first of all, women that see sex as a chore is the women that do it even when they don't want to do it. You know what I mean? They're like, they have no interest, whatever. They don't want to do it. They're not interested. And it's just like, yeah, let me go have sex with my husband before he goes and cheat. Let me go have sex with my husband because I have to, like, because it's expected of me. That's what it means by women, see sex as a chore. Like, it's something they don't really want to do, but they have to do it, so they do it. Kind of like having to wash the dishes.
Yeah, but the question is, why do you not want to do it?
Because you're not enjoying it. It's not fun. Like you said, it's more fun for the men, or it feels better. It's more fun for the women. It feels better for the women. That's just not the case. Like, to them, it's like, you need to come, or you get it. And they're like, well, you need a way to come, so let me just help you out. And then for me, just doing it for you. So it's a chore.
So you're saying women lose interest in sex with their partner because it doesn't feel good for them, not sincerely, not because they do not want to do it, but because their partner is not doing it good enough for them.
Or just because they don't have the interest to do it. You know what I mean? The physical desire is not there. The emotional desire is not there. So it's just like a mental thing at this point.
So do you think somebody that's in a relationship, for example, let's say the relationship just started, do you think they still feel the same way, or is it something that happened after marriage?
I think even people that just starts in a relationship sometimes feel like, like, I really don't want to have sex with you today, but since you keep asking, let's do it.
What I think women just make more out of it. For example, some women basically their gift to you is basically them having sex with you. That's why you see sometimes your birthday, booty, Christmas, instead of them buying you a gift, booty, whatever special occasion is, they think giving you the booty is enough. In reality, I see if you look at it this way, and therefore you gotta value it more and not give it around like that. Basically, surprising your husband, or some of them think holding out is making the men want them even more, right? I think it's things like that, and you mostly see that in marriage because I don't know, you when you're in a relationship, you're like, you can have this all the da 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 da, and then once you get into the marriage, you like that's when you do not want to do it no more. Like men, all they want to do is bust it and then relax. They're not into all these emotional things, and if that's the only thing you can give to your man and you're not giving it, it's like I don't know, is it a loss of interest or
I think that's another thing too that makes it a chore. You know what I mean? All men wants to do and is busted, and then that's it. Where like the woman wants to feel love. They want to feel wanted, or they want to feel desired. Like the little marital class that we took, they were talking about like when you having sex with your partner. For men, like men wants to know like, okay, yes, I want to have sex with you, not just like, yeah, sure, let's do it. But women don't want to hear like, I want to have sex with you, like, oh, I want to just like, F you. They want to hear like, I want to make love to you, like I want your emotional feelings. I want your physical body and your emotional feelings, not just your physical body. Where for the men, where it's like, all I want to do is bust it, so I just want your physical body, and I don't want to put the effort to like get you mentally in the moment to like stimulate your mind, and then we'll get physical. You know what I mean?
So listen, guys, take lessons. So you think the way the men act has a lot to do with the female's interest?
Correct. I think if you act like, oh, I want to have like, let's have sex because I need to come, or most of the time you want to do it is because you need to come, then obviously the female, that's not what they want. Like they want to give it to you, but they don't want to just like,
So you think if it's good all the time, then the female will never have problem with it?
Of course, if you make the effort all the time, you go above and beyond, and you make it an emotional connection and not just like bam wham thank you ma'am, then they will want it. They will want it more and more. The more effort you put into it, the more they want you. But the more you make it feel like I just need to come help me come, or make me come, then the less they want to help you come, because that's all you want. Like, why don't you just jerk off? If all you need to do is come, why don't you just go jerk off? Why are you bothering me for?
Because jerking off is a sin. You being here is not a sin.
So you using me to satisfy your desire. We don't have the same desire. You don't want that wants to come, make yourself come. You know what I mean? Leave me alone.
So do you think so what if it was the other way around?
That the women wanted to come?
The women wanted to have sex and the man is not having sex.
I think when women want to have sex, they don't just be like, just do it and get it over with. Like, if a woman, that's one too, like, you're like, oh, they see it like, holiday, let me give you booty.
What if a man doesn't want to go through all the process? That's what I'm saying.
If a man doesn't want to go through all the process, but the woman wants to have sex?
Yeah.
Then you just, they go pleasure themselves. They don't wait for you to be like, men don't feel like sex is a chore. They never feel like, oh, my wife wants it too much. Oh, I gotta do all this work just to like get some booty.
Yeah, you'll be surprised.
Yeah. Men don't complain that their wives want it too much. It's never that. Mm-hmm. It's like, that's why it's like on holidays you make it, you make it special. You can feel like bam wham thank you ma'am. And that's why you think too as well, like your partner think having sex with you on special occasion is a gift, because it's like, oh, let me give you some booty. But it's not like, they're not thinking like, oh, like my body's reserved to me and I'm giving you the privilege to like touch me, so this is gonna be your gift. It's more like, it's a special occasion. Let's get that emotional connection. Let's take the extra step and like decorate the room and get a nice, get in the mood, do all the extra stuff. Like men thinks like, it's a holiday, she thinks she's giving me her booty and that's enough. That's not it. It's just like, let's do something special.
The way I think about it is like any food, right? You eat it too much and you start to not feel it no more. Like it doesn't taste the same no more after you eat it too much. But what I want to get is how in the dating stage you give your men all the impression, all the intention that you're here for them, you're always there to satisfy them. And then the second you go and enter step by step into even into marriage, that's when you bored of the person, everything the person is doing is wrong. Like the person was still doing those same things when you guys were dating. Now you require more, or not even that you require more, is that the fact that you just don't want to do it no more, so you find excuses on why you don't want to do it no more. Example, saying the man doesn't, he's just doing it to boss it up. Some men will make love to their women and she still think it's a big deal, like, oh yeah, why don't we wait for your birthday, why don't we wait for the weekend? It's one thing if you're busy and tired, it's another thing if he's just like, yeah, I'm more interested in Jimmy from down the street. Like, yeah.
I don't think it's that. And the women that just don't want to have sex with you because they got bored, that's because it was never an emotional connection. They were never into you. It was just lust. You know what I mean?
So if you was never into a man, why you accept his ring?
Because that's what I mean. When people fall in lust, they think it's love, and then it's not until like the love spell that that they were under wears off. That's when they start to get bored. That's why like it's important to know, like it's important to do a pros and cons list before you decide, like, do I want to move forward with this person. It's important to write down the factors that are drawing you to the person that you think you with, just so you make the right decision. Like, I'm not drawn to this person just because I'm in the moment, I'm lost in the moment, you know what I mean? So you avoid overlooking things. Like, it's important to have conversation about like where you want to be in the future, to make sure like you want the same thing, and you're not just like looking at the person like, you look so good right now, I'm gonna say yes to everything. You know what I mean?
So how long do you think that period lasts?
I don't know how long being in lust lasts for everyone. I think for some people, sorry, Night wants to say hi to you guys. I think for some people it could last weeks. Some people it could last years. It could be like the honeymoon stage where it lasts 5, 6, 7 years. And then for others, it could just be a week or so and then they get over it.
So basically you're saying getting into any relationship is a major risk that can end even 15 years down the line. Basically you're saying it's doomed to fail.
Every time you take, one of my favorite quotes is that when you fall in love, you have to fall in love with someone that that is worth getting hurt for. You know what I mean? Like when this person breaks your heart, you're gonna look back at the 5-10 years you spent together and say, yeah, it was worth this pain that I'm going through right now. It is giving someone the power to hurt you, but trusting them not to. Every time you decide to fall in love with someone, every time you decide you're gonna move in with someone, it has to be like the good time we're gonna spend together is worth it when all goes down. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is every time you make the decision to like give your heart to someone. Like, just assume like this person is probably gonna break my heart, but fuck it, it's worth it.
So interesting point of view. Well, you guys can see I clearly got no opinion and blindsided by the topic. So I will come back for her next week with my opinions, since I cannot gather any right now. Is that all you had to say? Because I will definitely get back to you on this topic. I won't let it go like that. I will not let it go like that. Believe me, guys. I won't let it go like that.
So leave a comment down below and let us know why you think women get bored of having sex with their partner.
Yeah, now, so we're into the second part of this little session called Inspiring Journey. We're back into the second step now. For Inspiring Journey, what do you have for our people today?
I actually had something to say, but I always lose it. Like, you know what I mean? I need to like start jotting down little notes.
You always lose it, or you always lose to me? There's a big difference. I mean, I'm pretty sure you speak perfect.
I didn't realize this was a competition. I just thought it was like.
I know I'm more inspired. It's not a
competition.
I know, it's not a competition. Yeah, I'm just saying I'm always more inspiring and like provide.
But it's not a competition, so what does it matter? What does it matter? It's not a competition. It's not a competition. But what I do have to say is, like, I don't have anything important to say, but what I do have to say is, I do want to like say, take time to like take care of yourself, like mentally, physically. take care of your needs, put yourself first, recognize when you're doing too much and you need to take a break. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna expect you to, I say you know what I mean a lot. Everyone's gonna expect you to go, 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 go. But when you can't go anymore, it's up to you to recognize that I've given it my all. You're the only person that knows where your mind can go, where your body can go. No one else will know that for you. Someone can look at you and say, you look tired, but do they really know how tired you are? So when you know you can't give anymore, take the time to like take a step back and recuperate, recharge. You need that mentally, physically, and emotionally.
For me, I think crap. Anyway, I would go with this, like saying that you only have one life to live. You know, don't overthink things. You know, don't basically think of the negative aspect of every decision you're making. As long as there's a positive, I suggest that you go for it. Don't think you're here on this planet to please everybody. You will never be able to please everybody. You can do 100, you can do 99 things right for someone. The second you do one negative thing, that's what they judge you by. So always go by your rules and find a way to stay happy consistently. Don't always make others happy while you sad yourself. Okay, so that's my word for you for today.
Basically what I said, but then he said it differently.
That's what you said. I wasn't even listening to what you were saying. I love you. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning back into a new episode of
21st Century Opinion. And once we're done with this video, I'm gonna go do my chore and have sex with my husband.
We are so glad to have you today. She's really not.